When the tables you move, come on.
Esso Club, welcome back to the Sapp-Trapp Stillness Is, podcast.
Esso, let's wake up, Esso.
We're getting closer and closer to game time. Everybody ready out there?
Yeah.
We're pumped. We're
They
pumped.
moving slow a little bit, but I think
I
they're
mean,
ready.
3-5 versus 4-4, but we can't let that get in the way, right?
It's a football game.
We're still
tonight.
here. The sun's out. We got a 70-degree November day. Let's go. Come on.
And we got a legend with us.
We do have a legend with us right now. We can't wait to talk to him a little bit from the original 1981 National Championship Tigers. We got Mr. Bill Smith.
Thank
Welcome,
you for
Bill.
having me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all must have run out
Absolutely.
of guests. You called me on.
No.
That's going way back.
We need
Way,
a little
way back. Yeah,
boots.
yeah.
We knew
absolutely.
you were going.
Come on.
Hey, just like I sent you that text, I know you in town.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Wouldn't
And
miss
I know you live right behind there.
right behind. I could just roll down the hill, man,
So you
right
live
here.
here.
Well, no, I got
No,
a place
he got a
I
place
got you, I
right
got
back
you, I
here,
got you.
and so it's
Okay.
I walk to the games. I don't have to park, and so
Phenomenal.
it's got up this morning and did my 5-mile walk. I don't run
go.
anymore. Can't do that. Knees and hips and all won't support it. But man, what a beautiful campus! Golly,
on,
bum. It
yeah.
just reminded every day what a blessing it was to be at Clemson,
Right.
to play ball here, to graduate from here, and then to come back and just even at 7 o'clock this morning, people were pulling in,
And
getting ready for
forget now,
tailgate.
Don't forget, you got to watch your son play here.
I got to watch my son play and win 2 national championships.
Yes, that's right.
And
So tell everybody that
Yeah.
doesn't know who's
yeah,
your son.
So
and
my
when was he
son's
here?
Cannon Smith. So he was on the Coach Sweeney's 2 national championships. He goes, Dad, I got 2 rings, and I said, well, remember, I got the first one. Okay, there'll
Always.
only be one first. I hope there's multiple players that have multiple
There you
championships
go.
rings. Well, there'll only be one
One
first.
first.
And
There you go.
then he
Hey.
kind of quiets down after that
There
a little
you
bit, So yeah, all good.
What a great feeling that's got to
yeah,
be, right?
yeah.
You and your son both with a legacy here.
Yeah,
and
we,
that's
we
what
had quite a
championships.
few. Got Jeff Davis, who everybody knows.
Yeah.
A couple of his boys were on. So we had.
My
I don't know, it's
son-
four-
my
four-
son
yeah,
was
your
on the
son was
team.
on there. So we had 4 or 5 guys that were on the 81 team that actually had sons that played on one or both of the national championships.
Man,
under
I
Coach
wasn't on
Sweeney.
the 81 team. though. I was-
We'll make you an honorary
Yeah,
member.
yeah.
Okay?
There you go.
That's right. That's
There you go.
exactly
We got
right.
Sapp's son who's going to be on the
Yeah.
national championship team next year.
That's right. He'll be
Hey,
on
we're
it
feeling
next
it.
He's been
year.
on one
We're going to go
already.
ahead and claim it.
Yeah,
We're gonna claim it.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah, I was thinking this year, thinking about where our record is and the talent we have. In 1980, and I'm going way back here, way back. 1980, we were 5-5. With Terry, when we had all the Jeff, we had
Great talent.
all the great
Yes,
talent.
that's right.
We were 5-5, and the rumor was that if we didn't beat South Carolina, that Coach Ford was going to get fired. That was the rumor.
Oh.
We didn't have social media like it is today, so we didn't know that until after the fact. And we won, had the same guys, came back next year, went 12-0 and won a national championship.
There
so,
you go. See?
think the ball
Anything's
the
possible.
ball bounces funny sometimes, and just, it takes 11 guys, right, doing their job. I heard you ask him what Coach Sweeney, if you were 15, you're getting ready to get on the bus. I can tell you.
Oh,
what
he's
I
jumping
tell.
it. Go ahead and do
I'm
yours.
gonna jump the gun.
We'll edit it. These guys are good. Let's go. He's fired up.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So Bill, we was talking earlier, man. You've also played here, national championship player on the team. Nicknamed Bama, by the way. Trap, did you know that?
I didn't know his nickname was
Yeah,
Bama.
Yeah, man.
Bam
And-
Bam. He probably was knocking people out. That's why it's Bam
At least
Bam.
that's what I thought I was doing anyway.
But with
So-
that, you've also served Clemson for 29 years on the board and
Yes.
trustee board.
Yes,
and so
you have.
you've served this place at every level, man. And to see the time when you was here as a student athlete to now, what would you say is the biggest change in the day, and what's so great about Clemson that people continue to serve year in and year out, man?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
that about?
Great question. That's a lot to unpack in that one question. But it's a labor of love. I mean, I said, how can I serve Clemson? I was 36 years old when I got elected to the Board of Trustees. I said, I want to give back. I want to serve. Clemson's like a family. And when people say, what does that mean? It's really hard to describe. I mean, you guys know. I mean, you're
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
You're here.
yeah.
Your kids are here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a family, and you look at the campus, you look at the people, and the people are what make a family. And we
Yes,
got
yes.
we got great people here. We got people that care. We got people that love the university. We got people that love our students. That love our student athletes. So there's just a lot of love around this campus, and so that was my way to give back to Clemson, and I didn't know I'd be on there 29 years later. But the great thing about Clemson University is the alignment. Everybody talks about the alignment from the Board of Trustees to the president to the provost on the academic side to the athletic director to everybody's rowing the boat in the same direction. And when you got that, good things are going to happen. Do you have seasons like we're having right now? Occasionally, absolutely. But I believe in the man that's running the program. He's going to get it fixed.
Oh, yeah, he will,
I mean,
definitely.
he has got the fire in him to get it fixed. And we got to trust him, and we got to let him do his job and get it fixed. And listen, there's nobody any more disappointed right now than he is with the season. And so,
And I believe
True.
that.
and you know, and sometimes people get, you got to look back and say, where did I come from?
Right.
And where am I going? Okay.
There you go.
And we all in life have bumps in the road. And when we have bumps, that's when we just got to, pull your bootstraps up and go say, I'm going to go get a little bit more, and I'm going to do it a little bit better, be a little more efficient, a little more smarter, and go make it happen. So I think we got the right guy that has built a great ship here.
Yes.
And I think he's going to fix it, and he's going to get it rolling back to where it needs to be at the end of the day.
That's awesome, man. So outside of football and you being on the board of trustees, tell everybody what you're doing these days.
Yeah, so I left Clemson, undergraduate degree in business. Didn't know, I signed as a free agent. I thought I was going to be a professional player. You guys know, y'all were, okay, that's a hard gig,
That's a hard gig.
And so I went to the Denver Broncos, and I made it to the last cut, and I got cut. And I said, what am I going to do with my life? So I went to work for an architectural firm in marketing and sales. And part of my job was calling on developers, real estate developers. And I always wanted to own my own business. Didn't know what that business was going to be, but wanted to own my own business. And I said, I'm not an architect, so I can't have an architectural firm. I'm smart, okay? I figured that out pretty doggone.
This I know.
Yeah, this I do know. And so I said, I kind of like what these developers do. So being a developer, you've got to know a little bit about construction. You got to know about finance. You got to know a little bit about law, construction law, entitlements, things of that nature. So it's almost like you're a jack of all trade, master of none.
Yeah,
and it's
right.
like a spoke of a wheel. You got all these different pieces, but you're in the center to pull it all together. I like that. And so I went down the development route, and right now I'm the CEO and founder of Redrock Developments.
Yeah.
We do a lot of large industrial. You see a lot of these on the interstates, these big warehouses. We do those. We cover Southeast, Mid-Atlantic, Southern Mid-Atlantic, and the Midwest. So just kind of think east of the Mississippi. And so we've been very blessed. We've got I'm one person, right? But I've got a group of people that are just fantastic. And,
Awesome.
When you build a business or you build whatever, you surround yourself with great people.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And you hire people smarter than you. Don't be afraid to hire
There you go.
people that are smarter than you. Because I go, well, what is that? Oh, this is, okay, I got you, and I trust you. And so I've been very fortunate and blessed to be around a lot of great people to make me look good. But and when you hire people, let them do their jobs. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a micromanager. Go do your job. That's what you're smart. Go figure it out. So we've been very blessed to do what we do, and just very fortunate, great family, and I just always put my faith in first.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
At the end of the day, your faith, then my family.
Yes.
And then my business and Clemson and everything else. And for years, I didn't have that. I had it all messed up. I mean, it was wrong.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was wrong. And once you get all that in line and you do those, faith and family, and then everything else, then God has a good plan for
That's
you.
right.
He
You know?
does. I want to talk
Yeah.
to you about that car.
Yeah.
That was on Bitch and Ride.
Yeah.
I watched that whole series.
Yeah, it was. I tell you what, I got in over my head on that, James.
Did you?
Yeah.
Man, that thing
Yeah,
looked good.
it did.
It looked good.
Yeah, it costs to look good too. But when you start something, you got to finish it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, you got,
Oh,
you
I
got
like
to
They
that.
paid
There
you
you go.
though.
yeah, that's right. So it was Bill Amick, who was a mentor of mine at Clemson. He was on the board of trustees. Actually encouraged me to run for the board years and years ago. When he passed away, this was his car, 57 Chevy.
Oh, okay.
And I told his wife, and it was in good shape at that point in time. I said his wife Linda. I said, Linda, if the kids don't want it, I'd love to have something from Bill, a mentor of mine that I could keep. And I'd love to buy the car. And she said, great, we'll sell it to you. And so I never even started the car, never had driven the car. Had Eric McLean, my son-in-law, called Dave Kendick at Bitch and said, hey, will you take this project on? He said, yeah. So they literally drove the hauler in, loaded it up, sent it out. Anyway, it took them 4 years to get to it. Okay, so it sat over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened overnight.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on TV, right? So anyway,
TV magic.
So I'll get to the end of the punchline here, but I said I want it to be like a dark eggplant purple, and I want orange interior leather.
Yeah,
Clemson.
Nice.
I'm all about Clemson, right?
Clemson.
So he you saw the shows. He went on and he said, he said I can do the eggplant purple, color, but we need to soften up that orange on the inside. So he taught me into doing sort of an oyster gray. It's got a Mercury racing engine in it. I take it out I keep it in Columbia. I take it out maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks, just kind of burn it down the road towards Sumter and back.
Yeah.
But it's a show car, man.
It's beautiful. They did a beautiful job.
They did a great job with it, and so yeah, that's that's just my personality. When I do something, I jump in it and just go for it. So I jumped way in on this one.
So
you jumped in the deep end.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Real quick, Bill, I want to ask you. You said earlier, you alluded to your faith, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with the Stillness Is on this podcast, when the day moves, you move. We have 3 pillars that we encourage people to grow: mentally, spiritually, physically, right?
Yeah.
So I want to go back just real quick to when you said, hey, I didn't make it. I got cut with the Denver Broncos. Yeah. In that transition where you were suddenly, hey, I'm a football guy, and that wasn't going to happen. What was your biggest hurdle, if it was mental, whatever, and how did you overcome that? What steps did you take?
Yeah. I mean, you've done something since the 2nd grade, right? And that's, anybody in high school and you go to college, you were the All-American on your high school team. You were the best. Everybody patted you on the back. And you come here. I remember Jonathan Brooks, who was a great defensive end, and I went to the spring game. I said, I can beat him out. I'm a senior in high school. I can do that, no problem. But you get over here, it's a little different, right? And Jonathan Brooks went on to play how many years with the Detroit Lions? Great player.
Yeah.
I mean, golly bum, great player. And so so fast forward, it's like, okay, football is not part of my life as a player anymore. So what am I going to do? And so you have to sit down and search. And I tell my kids and I tell others, what you decide to do after one point in life may not be the thing you ultimately do at the end of the day. And if my faith at that time was not as strong as it is today. Okay,
right.
So it wasn't like I was praying and what I do. I just kind of said, okay, this is what I think I want to do, and head down that path. And fortunately, that path stuck for me. Okay, at the end of the day, and my faith has grown. And listen, I mean, there's so many challenges today with young people and older people. And folks that aren't right with the Lord, don't have their priorities right. It can be a struggle. And so our company, we sponsor a Bible study every Monday at 10 o'clock on Monday mornings in our office, and we have people that join virtually. They come to our office, so we may have 50 people that join our Bible study. And that's just our way. If you go on our website and look at our corporate values, we're directed by God. And our family.
Awesome.
Yes,
I mean that and so.
So what is your website? I was going to ask you that.
It's Redrock Developments with an S plural.com. So if you go on there, you'll see it on our website that we're directed by our Christian principles and so we publicly put that out, and we don't do it to hey that looks good, but we live it, and we challenge our people every day to live it. And Bible study is option for our people, but everybody shows up. And it's been amazing to watch people grow.
And that's good too, Bill, because I did one for the Renfro family.
Yeah.
William, they do that. They have a Bible study, and I actually led it. And it was like, in the office, it was probably 10 people.
Right.
Where everyone was calling in from Tennessee, North Carolina. They were calling in and to be on the Bible study. And man, that is something that I think lacks in some businesses.
It does.
It shows in the success of a business.
Yeah. Think about this, James. Great point. When I get up in the morning until I go to bed at night, who am I around them? It's not my family I'm around the most. My wife and I are finally getting on the same sleep going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time. But I'd see her for 3 or 4 hours. But I saw people in business for 8, 9, 10 hours.
Yeah.
What a great platform to witness to others than in the business world,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so we've made it part of ours. While we develop real estate, we also have a passion for developing the hearts of people through Jesus.
That's
right?
good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Let's go back to football real quick. What's your feel for today?
Well,
Score. Let's do a score prediction.
Yeah, I think
that's always tough.
I think it's 35-28 Clemson.
Another close one.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I think everybody's feeling the close.
I think Clemson last week finally showed what they're capable of doing on offense.
Agreed.
I think Florida State came out of a shell last week, shows what they can do. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think, but I think the Tigers we're just due for one. I mean, if we can just get out of our own way, so to speak, and just go play ball, and just go do your job. Don't try to do somebody.
Yeah.
That's what they always don't try to do Jeff Bryant's job. Just do your job at defensive end. He's gonna take care of his. So you got to trust your teammates, trust the system, and go do your job. And if they do that, I think we'll win.
Good stuff.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right,
Bill
Pat.
Smith, everybody.
Man, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
You gotta get him. Gotta get him, Pat.
Hey, he's ready for this already,
He is.
right?
He's already prefaced.
All right, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are leading the Tigers right now, right?
Right.
You got some newspaper clippings, as we say,
Yeah.
some stuff on the board in there that they've been talking smack about who you are as a team and a program. That you guys are dead in the water. Clemson is dead. You're Coach Swinney. You're getting ready to lead these guys out of the locker room to the bus to get to the hill. All right. What are your last words to this team as you guys get ready to take the field in the Valley?
Well, there's some things I won't say that I probably would say.
We have editors. We have editors.
No, I wouldn't say those things. No, I mean, to me, it's real simple. I mean, everybody, eye on my eye. You're here for a reason. You're very good at what you do. And like I said earlier, just do your job. Go out there and do your job. Have fun. And just relax and enjoy the game. This game's supposed to be fun. We make it too tight and too complex. Go have fun. You guys, people don't believe in you, okay? But we believe in it. You know how a locker room is.
Oh, yeah.
We believe in each other, so believe in it and let's go get it done. Let's finish, okay? We've been all around it. Let's go finish the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
Okay?
that.
Let's do it.
love it.
Bill Smith, everybody.
Right.
Finish the game.
Let's go,
That's
Tigers.
Right. That's right. Let's
All
go.
right. Y'all
Let's
be
go.
good.
Thank you.
We're out.
This podcast is brought to you by Pract Injury Lawyers. With offices in Anderson, Greenville, Somerville, and Camden, they're right here in South Carolina when you need serious legal help after an accident. Need help? Visit 864law.com